This week on LL Bean Guide to the Outdoors.
Are you kidding me? This place is nuts. About 1,200 yards away. Here's an opportunity to maintain a healthy herd.
LL Bean started with one simple idea: build a comfortable boot that would keep his feet warm and dry. Well, necessity became the mother of invention, and the Maine hunting shoe was created. What followed was a legacy that would span a century. And little did he know that the boot he made for himself would still be made the same way 100 years later. LL Bean has grown to become the worldwide resource for all who love the outdoors. So join great-grandson of LL Bean, Bill Gorman, and discover your adventure with LL Bean's Guide to the Outdoors.
This week on LL Bean Guide to the Outdoors, we travel back down to New Mexico, but not in search of another pronghorn. This time, Bill Gorman is looking to take home one of the elk that migrate down off the mountains into Mora County for the winter, and he is more than excited.
One of my favorite hunts every year is an elk hunt. It's just a big, majestic animal. Normally, it's a hunt where you communicate with them. It's like calling a turkey. This communication's going back and forth. Well, this week it's going to be a little bit different. It's very late season. The weather's different. There's no communicating with the animal. It's more spot and stalk, and it's just something cool that I haven't done before. This time of year for elk, it's going to be crazy.
The Buena Vista Ranch is located in Mora, New Mexico, and we are at about an elevation of 7,000 to 7,500 feet above sea level. The ranch is 75,000 acres big, and it lends itself for a diverse habitat. We've got canyons, we've got plateaus, we've got mountains, we've got a lot of plains. We're hoping to find a really nice bull for Bill in the 350, 360 range.
Can you hear me? I've been calling for so long, calling for so long.
Weather this morning is about 5 degrees, so that's actually good. It'll keep them bulls standing up and feeding for a better part of the morning, so we have a really good chance of finding them. We're gonna do a lot of glassing and see what we come up with.
Look at that. Talk about the ultimate feeling. Day one, light is just starting to break, and I look off to my right, and there's 150 to 200 head of elk. My God. If that doesn't start your hunt right and make you feel really good, you might as well check your pulse, make sure you're still alive. No sooner do we pass, the 200 head of elk, we drive down the road, not even a quarter mile, we notice our elk out there.
Where are they at? Right there, watch, you can look at my scope right there.
And I'm seeing bull, 7 to 10 bulls in this group, and they're looking pretty decent.
Oh yeah, look at that one. I can see a frame on him.
Yeah, this is good.
About 1,200 yards away.
The second from the very left is the
bigger one.
best of the bulls. I imagine he's probably 320.
Yeah.
We want to beat 335, so I think we're going to move off and leave these alone.
If the elk hunt stopped then, I've seen more elk than on my earlier hunt this year. So what's the game plan, man?
Okay, we're gonna hike in a ways and head into this hidden valley that we call, and hopefully we've got some elk coming out to feed and coming down to drink. It's warmed up a little bit. It's about a half a mile walk in. It shouldn't take us too long, but we'll see what we can find.
Sounds good.
good spot. Just because we're not here right now, we've got open water and lots of grazing. This pasture's fenced off only for wildlife, but they're not here right now.
We know they're gonna head to the pasture. They gotta feed sooner or later, right?
Yes,
This would have been a hot spot though, right there.
it's a good spot. It's been very productive.
I was born on a crimson road. The preacher said, boy, you got a way to go. Step by step, I made my claim. And now the world wants to say my name.
We saw over 500 elk in day one. You know I did not sleep that night. It wasn't possible. You know, you kidding me? This place is nuts. And all I can think about is the next morning getting out early again and then just trying to walk up on something big and monstrous. I mean, we're here elk hunting and seeing that many. I don't know if it's a proper phrase, but I'm Jones and this is pretty cool.
LL Bean Guide to the Outdoors is brought to you by LL Bean, trusted, innovative, authentic guide to the outdoors. Advanced insulation technology for hunting gear. Primaloft, proven warm even when wet. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Lead Lenser, see everything, do anything. Thermacell heated products, focus on the thrill, not the chill. And Swarovski Optic. This segment is brought to you by LL Bean, trusted, innovative, authentic guide to the outdoors. After an elk-filled first day out in the New Mexican plains,
We saw over 500 elk in day one.
Bill gears up and prepares for the second morning.
So we have 80,000 acres to cover. We're going to be spending time sitting in a truck and glassing. So we'll drive to canyon sides, we'll go over the edge, set up our binoculars, set up the spotting scopes, and see what we can see.
There's a bull.
I got 3 of them there. Is the top one? There's 3 of them there, right?
There's 3, yes.
The top one is a big one?
Let's see what we got.
Oh, there's one to the right. You see the 2 together?
Yes.
High, low left, and there's one probably 50 yards to the right.
This 6x6. He's a 300-inch bull.
Yeah, he's over 3. His swords are a little short,
They are short.
but he might make, I'd say 310, 315. It's not bad.
Yeah. We'll move on.
It's a spot and stock hunt, so spotting is everything. We plan to cover a lot of country. We have a lot of high ridges. We have some overlooks that cover a lot of country. We're gonna hit all that. We're at a place where we have some really nice rim rocks here to the west. We're gonna work our way over there, set up and see what we can spot. This is some high elevation. We've got a lot of canyons and little mesas in the bottom that we can look over. Maybe we can spot a bull moving through the timber.
LL Bean is about conservation. Anyone who hunts is a conservationist. I mean, if you look at the definition of conservation, it's a responsible use of a renewable resource. And that's, as hunters, that's what we do. We eat the meat, we keep a healthy population, we sustain the herd, and we make sure that it's a healthy herd. So when I had, everything come together and come to Buena Vista Ranch where their focus is on conservation, not over harvesting the animals, I was like, sure, sign me up. It's a great way to be. Everything melds with my philosophy about hunting. If you're looking for a beautiful landscape, this is the place to be. It's just absolutely gorgeous. If you're looking for elk, I think right now with the wind blowing as strong as it is, you've got no sense of smell for the elk, and then you've got no sense of hearing because the wind is blowing so fast and so loud that it's probably covering a lot of the other noises around. So if I were an elk, I don't know if I'd be here. We're thinking it might be time to change locations and find out if there's a more secluded area where the elk might actually gather up. We know in the brush around here, more than likely it's going to cut the wind down and give them more of an advantage. But from where we are right now, we're not seeing anything, and that might be all due to the wind. So we'll check another location. It's a challenge. This isn't an easy game. We're here at 7,500 feet. The altitude alone is a challenge. Then to get out here, to scour all of 80,000 acres, to find out where these animals are hiding, it's not the rut. These animals are moving, and it's continuously move, move, move. And we've got to try to outthink them and be ahead of them.
With where the ranch is located, we have mountains to the north that go up to 10,000 feet. So when these snowstorms come, those elk that are up in the higher country, that snow runs them down, and we're in the winter range for a lot of animals. So elk that we haven't seen will all of a sudden show up. That's the benefit of being located where we're at.
A few in there, but they're all younger, eh?
Look at dead center of this one. I think you got the big wide 5x5, but look to the right of him. Super narrow 4x4.
The one that goes straight up like that?
He just goes up, he's probably only about 20 inches wide, not even that.
How old do you think these bulls are? You know, second year?
2.5.
Yeah.
They're young bulls.
But it's so cool just to see that. I mean, there's so many times you go out and you just don't see an elk, period. And here, 150.
To learn more about your guide to the outdoors, check out our lander page at llbean.com/GTO. This segment is brought to you by Thermacell Heat Packs. With a lightweight design, 3 settings, and a 6-hour charge, you can beat the elements with comfort you can control. As the day goes on, so does the search for a late-season elk in New Mexico. Bill and his guide Andrew continue their hunt, heading to a different area. And right off the bat, Andrew spots another herd of elk.
On the bottom of this mountain in the shade, they're feeding to the east.
Yep. Are they below the tree line or just in it?
They're down the bottom near that little meadow,
Yeah.
little opening.
Oh yeah, I got them.
Got a pretty nice frame.
Yeah, I think they're shooters. Oh, his right side looks like he might be broken.
Well, the thing that we can do is we can get on top of that mesa and shoot down.
Yeah. There's a nice one right here.
Is there another nice one?
But he's up high. He's in the...
In the oaks?
He's out in the oats, yeah, I guess.
No, this one's better. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Wayne where he can get a visual on these, and then we're going to drive around.
Okay. I think this morning's turning out really good. We've got a 5x6 that Andrew spotted. There are 4 different bulls. The biggest one down there is a 5x6. I mean, he's got good mass to him, really good tying length. So, you know, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. We at least got eyes on him. We know where he's at. We're gonna see if we can make a move on him. But what we're gonna try to do is skirt around the canyon, get a good setup, and hopefully be within 300 yards.
So what we do is we come all the way around the basin, we get set up, and we just don't have the right view on them.
We can see them from over on that side, but they're 525 yards. So we'll get over there and then we'll readjust.
Okay, good.
We have to go around probably a couple hundred yards to our right. It gives us a better vantage point. We see where the elk are.
Yeah, he's right there. He's the one broadside. You can see his whole body.
Okay, that's him.
That's him. That's a bigger bull than all the ones we've seen.
We're all looking at this one elk. We can see his hindquarters, his head stuck in the trees. It's a little dark timber area. Well, at this point, I'm looking at a beautiful elk. We're saying, originally, we're thinking this elk is pushing 320. Well, for me, You mentioned 320, that's a mature bull, that's a trophy bull, and we know he's got one of his tines knocked off. So if he's still nets 320, that's a monster bull. That's what I'm looking for, and we're gonna be happy.
But he didn't have much on that 6. On this side, the 6 was probably that. I bet it was a shorter 5 or 6 inch tine.
The more we looked and looked, you start to evaluate them like a whitetail. We're thinking this bull's gonna be lucky to pass 280.
Then his left one was probably broken off. Looked a little bit bigger on the base.
We talked about it. We said, look, we've got strong winds. We've only got a little bit of time left. Either we take this bull or we don't.
We don't usually offer management hunts, but this was a 5x6. He should have been a 6x6 or a 5x5. So we decided to offer a management hunt and take this bull instead.
For trailers, behind-the-scenes photos, and everything the GTO crew is up to, check us out at facebook.com/guide to the outdoors. LL Bean Guide to the Outdoors is brought to you by LL Bean, trusted, innovative, authentic guide to the outdoors. Advanced insulation technology for hunting gear. Primaloft, proven warm even when wet. Mossy Oak, it's not a passion, it's an obsession. Lead Lenser, see everything, do anything. Thermacell heated products, focus on the thrill, not the chill. And Swarovski Optic. This segment is brought to you by Thermacell heated insoles. Lightweight, comfortable, versatile. With wireless remote or Bluetooth connectivity, they are just what you need to fight back the cold without breaking a sweat. "... 140 miles northwest of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Bill Gorman is on an elk hunt on the Buena Vista Ranch. After seeing an amazing amount of elk so far, Bill and his guide come across a management bull and decide to switch gears and take him. After closing the distance, Bill is finally within range.
We talk all the time about conservation. This hunt isn't always about a number. He's a 5x6. He's not showing the genetics that you want to reproduce. Here's an opportunity to maintain a healthy herd. Most importantly, we're doing the right thing.
Go left about 100 yards.
Now there are 2 of them right there. One on the right, I can see his backside, and one bull, I can see 3/4 of him.
I'm looking at one in front of him. I definitely know that's not a shooter. I look at the one from the backside, said, 2 out of 4 is all I'm seeing. I really want to see this thing. I need to identify that elk.
Which one, left or right? Broadside? I can't see his head. You can see his head?
In the timber, in the excitement of everything, it's easy to misjudge which one is which. Making sure which one we shoot is of the utmost importance.
Okay, the one looking right at me?
Yes, the one looking at us.
Okay. Try to get around this tree. Good.
You hit him.
Good shot. Hit him again. He's still on his feet.
Yeah, you hit him.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Great experience. It's a proper conservation. I had a blast. I also have a full freezer, so I'm a happy person.
I'll tell you, this cold, having a elk that far away at 375 yards. Everything seemed to work right. Hit him a couple times. He just seemed to have dropped down. So gonna give him like 5-10 minutes and just, keep watching it, watch everything. There are a few more elk there. We don't want to shoot the wrong one, obviously. So if he's down, we gotta let him stay there. Then we'll just recover him.
We're walking with angels, angels.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty.
He's a good looking bull. Good
That's
job,
nice.
Bill. Very well.
Thank you, gentlemen.
That's a great shot.
It's amazing. He looked even bigger though from across the canyon through the spotting scope. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
But you don't really have any reference, I guess.
Well, looking at 1,000 yards, and then he had those other bulls with him.
Yep.
And he was markedly bigger than those other bulls.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, and he is a good bull.
Oh, he's a great bull.
Yeah.
I was blessed. God watches over it.
Well, he did well. You hit him hard that first shot. That was a good shot, and he stayed. He didn't ever move off of there.
No, he didn't.
And that just took the breath out of him.
We're walking with angels, angels, floating on the ground.
Very well. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything.
It's my pleasure. Our pleasure.
Gun is empty, gun is safe. Let's go get this boy to a freezer so we don't waste anything. This hunt was fantastic. The amount of elk I saw. In 3 days, if we didn't see over 700 head of elk, we didn't see one. I mean, it's crazy. When you're talking about a fun place, you're talking about good, healthy populations, you're talking about good personalities, professional, ethical, they care about what they're doing, and they truly enjoy the job. Guys like that, you can't have a bad time with. All right, we're somewhere in U.S. and it's less than 4-day hunt and it's more than 2.
Okay.
My name is Bill and I'm here to say I'm going to shoot an elk and carry it away. No, I'm not. You're going to carry it.
Breathe. Okay, here we go.